Thank you. Good morning, Narcís.
Morning.
Is this a situation that you'd rather hoped you would not find yourself in this season?
Exactly. I would like the things to go well, but this is the situation we are in. The club asked me to take that game again, and this is what I'm gonna do. But obviously, in a perfect world, we would be in another situation. But look, just looking forward to go to the game tomorrow and to try to give something to the team and to the fans.
I don't think anyone would have blamed you for walking away from the situation. Other members of the coaching staff have left. Why do you want to stay?
That's a good question. I could have left with Carlos in the moment that he resigned. It was my decision to stay here. I chose to stay here because obviously after what happened this 29th of May, I just couldn't leave. Something was wrong, and I decided to stay. I wanted to fix that, and now as well is my chance, my opportunity to give or to fix that. Because last season was unbelievable, and in the summer when these things happened very quick, my heart was telling me just stay, continue here, because at the end I'm very proud. I'm very proud to be here. People treat me very well, and I am happy to be part of this club. So now as well is my opportunity to try to fix that just for one game, to try to win, to try to help the team, to help the staff, to help the club, to help the fans, to help the whole situation to get better.
When you took caretaker charge for the Cardiff game, I remember you saying at the time that you didn't want to be a head coach, you want to be a first team coach. Is that still the situation? Or if this goes well, would you like to be considered to be head coach this time around?
I want to be head coach in the future. So maybe I express myself, but in the future I want to be head coach. But I didn't come to Huddersfield to be head coach. So here I'm just an assistant coach. This is what I do. This is what I want to do. Obviously, I have to take that responsibility now. I have to take that game because it's one of my responsibilities and my commitment as assistant manager of the club. But this is not why I came here. In the future, obviously I want to be a head coach. I want to try to go again. I did this in Spain, but now I'm just focused about this game. I'm not concerned about what is going to happen next week. I just want to give something to the team, to give something to the club for this weekend, for Wigan, just now, and try to give a very good performance to increase the probability to win.
How important is it to win on Saturday now? Is any other result acceptable?
It's massive. But at the same time, I know that we cannot control the score because it's something that is out of our hands because there is another opposition team trying to win as well. So just the fact to think about winning is not going to give us the win. So, and I said the same to the lads yesterday. Look, we have to think about the game because at the end, if you play well the game, this is going to give you the chance to win. So all we can do is to increase the probability to win by playing better the game. And I really think that we can do this. So we can attack better, we can defend better, and we have to try to play with another level of emotion as well at the same time. So look, the magic happens when the people connect with each other. And I am just not talking about the players, about the team. I'm just talking about the club, about the staff, about the fans, about every one of us. So the situation is difficult, it's true, but at the same time, it's one opportunity. But we have to stay together. We have to stay together because we'll be stronger. And then is when you have the chance to win.
In some ways, is it very similar to Tuesday night in that you come up again against a team at the bottom of the league, a team who are struggling, but also have got a new manager. It's his first home game in charge. How do you make sure that this time it's different to what happened on Tuesday evening?
By many things, no? We can do many things. And obviously, I'm not going to tell the things that we are preparing or we are trying to do to increase that probability to win and to compete well against them. Obviously, they have this disadvantage. At the same time, there is a new phase as well for our team, so which is a good thing as well. But we have to try to play better the game, as simple as that. So the better we play football, the better chance we will have to win. And this is what I'm trying to tell the lads. Look, apart from that, from the emotion, from the passion, for the effort and the application that we have to play with, that obviously has to be there. It has to be there. I'm just talking about tactics as well now. So we have to do certain things much better, to attack better, and to shoot more, and to try to go forward in the game, to win the game, because at the end we cannot be expecting just defending to win games. So there are many things we can do. There are many, many things we can do, and I expect the team tomorrow to give that answer, because I know them. I know the players, I know the staff, I know the club, I know the team. I've been there enough time now, and I think, and I really feel that they can do that. I believe on them, and I think that they can go there because they are good players. They are good players. They are not as bad as the table says, and we can go there and do or give a good performance. I am absolutely convinced about that.
And do you see enough quality in this squad now that you think that you have the players at your disposal that you can get out of trouble this season?
Yeah. No doubt about that. I trust them. I believe on them, and I have been with them winning in amazing pitches last season. So doing good performance this season at some point as well. But it's just the consistency. It's just the level of love that we have to show in every game has to be better. Every time we are in the pitch, every game deserves our best commitment, our best level. And this has to be there tomorrow, because even our last home game against QPR, I see the fans, I see how they back us, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It doesn't happen many times in football, even now with the situation we are in. When we went against Blackpool, the people was there for us. So it is time now. It is time for us to give something there back to them.
How accountable do the players have to be, though? For, you can be the best coach in the world, but if a player goes out and they make mistakes and they don't do as they're asked, and ultimately it's the head coach who loses his job. How difficult is that when you're trying to impart a message, but sometimes it's just, it's not reacted on, and and defeat comes despite all your best intentions.
Yeah. Obviously, it's the job, no? It's our job. We know what it is, being a football coach. At the end, lots of things are affecting your job in the day by day, obviously. But you have to try to do everything you can. So whatever it takes, everything you can, you have to do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter the effort. So the application has to be there. And this is what we are trying to do now with the staff, to do everything we can, everything that we feel that is going to be important for competing that game well, we're going to do, we're already doing, and the players the same. So we have still some hours for preparing our mind, for preparing our mentality to be ready tomorrow. So tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we have to be full prepared to go for the game, to go forward, to win the game, and to attack, and to try to give something, or to try to come back with something, sorry.
Quick word on Alvaro Rayner. Apologies if I haven't pronounced that correctly. He's come in to assist you. How can he help you? What can he bring to the situation?
Yeah, Alvaro is amazing. Alvaro is amazing. I know him from a long time ago now, and he has experience in football, lots of years in second division in Spain, then in Watford in his last experience. So he was available. He had the points. I think that is a man who can help now the whole club in terms of how we have to train to control well all the concepts and principles that we want to play with. And I really think that is a good hand now to have. No, but at the same time we have Paul Clement stepping into this assistant manager interim role, but he and Paul Bauer, all the analysts, all the people of the club, So the staff is amazing. I am just very proud of being part of them. I feel even like a Huddersfield man, that has been born here. So it's because then they treat me so well. So yeah, I'm just a face, At the end is one man of the club trying to help the team to compete well. And obviously I'm very grateful to Alvaro and to Clem, because the effort that they are giving in this last 48 hours, it's been amazing.
And finally, how's the team looking? Have you got any injury concerns for the weekend or anybody returning?
Yeah, we have Helic out and Danny Ward. It's not too bad. I think that in the recent weeks, they are going to come back with a hamstring problem and a knee problem. And then we have Dwayne Holmes out. That is going to be maybe a month with a calf problem. So yeah, these are the injuries plus the ones that you already know, but they are helping as well. So they are in our meetings. They want to come to the game, so they are there for us as well, because it's not just the players that are going to play the game, it's the whole team now, because at the end we have to understand that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. And in order to create that energy that we were talking before, everyone is important now.
Best of luck this weekend. Thank you,
Thank you
Narcís.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. We'll come to Stephen in the room now.
And Narcís, you talked there about wanting to attack better. Was that sort of your first priority when you found out you were taking over for this game?
Yeah, this is one of the things that we want to try to improve. Obviously, we are going to look after every phase of the game, every moment of the game, in order to be complete, in order to be versatile, in order to have the possibility to face any situation in the game. Because at the end in football, there are 1,000 games inside one game, you know. So you are winning, you need to defend. If you are losing, you need to attack. Maybe you are already winning and you want to attack more. So there are many situations that we have to control. So we're going to try to give the team something that we can be better in attack in order to create more chances, in order to shoot more and to go forward in the game.
Yeah, that has been something that's been an issue all season, hasn't it? The lack of attacking fluency. Is that going to be a difficult thing? Is that a lot of people say that's the hardest thing for a head coach to try and fix? Yeah,
obviously the attack always depends more maybe on the creativity and the talent that the players have. Defense is something that you can control more through commitment, through discipline, through game understanding. But at the same time, I really believe that this team has talent, that there are many creativity in the team. Maybe we didn't see this season. It's true. We didn't see enough of that, but I expect a change. I expect a change in not just in attack. I expect a change in the whole areas of the team.
That's it, because it's, you know, to win the game, you can't just do it in the final third. It needs to be all over the pitch, on and off the ball, doesn't it? Every phase contributes to the scoring of goals. Exactly. The better you attack, the better you will defend. The better you defend, the better you will attack. So game is connected. At the end is one thing that you cannot separate, you cannot split. So it's happening all the phases at the same time in the game, you know. So the mentality of the team is to try to be better in each phase, to be aggressive, to try to go for the game, and to shoot more, to have more presence in the opponent half, to have more presence in the opposition box. Basically, the idea is this. Mark talked and Hoggy talked earlier about maybe there's a lack of confidence in the group. It seems like that kind of creativity can only come when the players are feeling confident. Has that been something you're trying to sort of get into them, get that confidence into the players? Yeah, I understand. I understand that this is relatable. When you are winning, the confidence is higher. When you are losing, the confidence is lower. But at the same time, I think that we just need to be brave and to play with courage, you know, because it's one thing, the mind is one thing that we can't control. We cannot control the score. But if we really want to be brave, there is an opportunity, because we can see the game as a problem, to go to play away from home against one game in the relegation fight, or we can go there thinking that is one opportunity for us to win the game and to come back with 3 points and to give a shift, to give a change, you know. So no one has to be afraid of playing tomorrow. We have to go there and play football with courage, with presence, and with energy, because at the end it's just a football game. It's an important football game, but it's not the last game. It's not the last game. So we have to go there and be brave. And I think that being brave, we're going to have a better chance. I really think. And there's an incentive there for players, because despite your own lack of wins, the teams around you are also without wins. So you've actually closed the gap to just a point now. You could be out of the bottom 3 with a win. That must be, you know, a good feeling for the players to know they'll get that reward potentially if they get that victory. Exactly. And this is the mentality we have to see again, because winning one game, we can be out of the relegation zone. So the target of the season is done. We have to look at the things like that, you know, because we are not 7 points away from safety. You know, we have to win that game, we have to be there, and then we will need to build from that, you know. And whatever happens tomorrow,
apart from the score and apart from the points, because think about winning is not just going to give us the win. We have to think about how we play the game. So I want the team thinking about playing well the game, being competitive in each phase, and trying to get better. Because then the things are just going to happen for a consequence of that.
Do you feel like that's something the players have not had enough exposure to this season? How to think about the game, how to manage your way through the game?
No. I'm not saying that, because every coach has his way to see things, and I am very grateful to Mark for how he treated me. So it has been a surprise for me. So very grateful to him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that in order to be better, it's clearly that we have to attack better. The team has to have more presence in terms of half. And this is a fact. It's something that is objective. It's not my opinion. It's the thing that is happening in the games. So we have to try to go there and change that. Obviously, it is not easy, but I really think that we can do.
Yeah, it's sometimes just fresh ideas can do wonders for a set of players, can't they?
Yeah. When you change a coach, always there is a reaction, maybe, no? Or not, we don't know. But yeah, just confidence. Just having confidence about the game, about how the lads can play that game. I trust them, I know them, and I think that they are capable. They are capable of doing lots of things that now are not happening, but I really trust them.
You're in a very difficult moment at the moment as a club. Obviously, you mentioned the fans have sort of stuck with you, but they've also expressed their unhappiness. What would be your message to them at this time, going into the final run of the season, really?
To the fans is a big thank you. It's a big thank you, because I have been time enough in football to see what happens when you are in these situations. And I'm telling you that in Spain is much different. The people in our stadium is amazing. They are brilliant. QPR game, they were there for us. They didn't even push us. So they were cheering us up all the time. Blackpool game, even sometimes I just was watching at them, not the game. So they are there helping. And the lads and the team knows that. So as I said before, it's just us now, not asking them to do anything. So it has to be, and it has to come from us. And all the people want is to see that commitment, that application, that passion. We have to go there. And I don't want to talk about fight, which is a word that I love, because I really think that it's not just hard this time. It's hard, but it's brain, to understand the game, to play better the game. So we have to give these two things to show soul and spirit.
Do you feel, I know that you've had head coaching spells before, but specifically in England, having had that caretaker spell previously against Cardiff, did you feel like you had a better idea what to expect this time?
What? Say it again.
Yeah, sorry, that was very convoluted way of asking it. Having had that game against Cardiff, that interim spell early this season, does that help you out coming into this spell?
Yeah, I really feel the same that I felt that time. Just for me, it's a game, So you're asking me if I feel pressure. I don't feel it. I am just doing my job. It's one thing that I know how to do. I am confident about what I can bring, what I can do, and I am just looking at the game as an opportunity. So, and this is what I'm trying to transmit to the players. Because if we go to that pitch and we are really thinking that we can do the things, we are going to have a better chance. So it's just a game. Let's go there and compete properly and be brave and play with courage, because the things are closer to happen when you are positive and you are not afraid of anything.
That's all for me. Thank you, Narcís.
Thank you, Steve. Leon, welcome to you.
Hello, Narcís.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Just got a couple of questions. You speak about Huddersfield. It's clearly not just a place of work for you. You have a really strong connection with the place, even though it's not your home.
Yeah, this is strange. This is strange because I am a man coming from Spain, from Girona, which I was working in the last experience with my home club.
Yeah.
And I had the chance to coach the under-23, then to go to the first team as assistant manager. I was expecting to be there for many years because it's my home club.
Yeah.
And then I end up here, and now I'm feeling like at home. So the people, when I arrive every morning and I have breakfast with Brookie and his people, it's just a good moment of my day. I really enjoy to be with them, and I am very happy to be one of them, you know. So I really feel like that, and I like to transmit this because this is one important thing that we have to achieve now. To connect the points back, fans, players, club, staff, everyone together. No one is important more than the whole club, and to try to win the games, to stay up in championship, because it's very important for the club. So I like to live life like that, you know. So why I'm trying to transmit this, and this is what I'm going to try to do in these 48 hours towards the game.
You're fighting for everyone, you know. You obviously can stay up. It's important for everyone connected with the club, players, staff. It's for everyone, isn't it?
Exactly. And I can imagine that this last May, when this happened, was difficult, you know. It was difficult because we were just one step to achieve something big. And in that moment I felt that I had to stay. Sometimes in life you just do the things because you feel, not because maybe it's the clever thing to do. And this is why I took my decision not to go with Carlos and to stay here. So this is why now for me it's one opportunity to take a game and to try to transmit that as well.
I was just going to ask you finally about Michael Helik. Is his injury not too bad? Because he's obviously a very big player for Huddersfield, and he will be for the rest of the season.
Michael is a massive player for us. I think that is a good surprise. I knew him from his last experiences. So I knew what he could do, but the level that Helik is showing this season is amazing. He's a great lad, very good football player, and I think that he has even more things to give. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think that in the recent days or recent weeks, maybe he's going to come back. So it's not too bad.
Okay, fingers crossed. And good luck. Very best of luck on Saturday, Narcís.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Narcís. I just want to, I'm sorry if I'm going over old ground here that Leon's just asked, but you said you could have left Huddersfield Town in the summer when Carlos left. What was it that kept you here? What was it about this place, the town, the area that kept you here?
First of all, I'm very grateful to Carlos because stayed 2 years with him. He gave me the opportunity to come here. So it's one thing that I'm going to be grateful for life with him. I have a very good relationship. I enjoy talking to him about football now, these weeks, always we're in contact, and he's a fantastic coach. But in that moment, after 2 years, I just felt that my experience with him was done. He wanted to leave, which I respect a lot, and he had his reasons, but I didn't have the same feeling. And I tried to convince him to stay. This is what I wanted to do, to stay. And then at the end, he made his choice, which I respect a lot. But I couldn't follow him. He asked me to go. I said no, because I wanted to be part of this. And I just sometimes in life, you feel the things. And maybe was this how we end up last season, how we finished last season, what makes me do this decision, you know. But this is why now I'm enjoying, even with the hard situation that we are living this year. I'm happy to be here. And then for me, it's a challenge to try to stay up with Huddersfield. And for me, it's going to be a big achievement, a big achievement if we stay up this season. And I don't want to go out and leave the club in that moment after such a big thing that happened, you know. I didn't want to do that. So at least I felt I have to do 1 year more, I have to stay 1 year more. I have to try to help the team to stay up next season. And this is why I stayed. And this is why I'm here. And now in this different role as an interim coach, I have the chance to even influence more. So this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to try to do.
Sounds like the head coach's job would be perfect for you.
No. Just 1 week now, Wigan. This is all it matters to me. And this is what I'm going to try to do. And if next week I come back to my role, I'm going to be very happy to be there to help the team, to help the new manager, to help everyone to stay up again.
If it was offered to you, would you take it?
No. I am just now thinking about this. So thank you for asking, but no, I don't want to talk about this because it's just the present, you know. If we start to think about what can happen, it's uncontrollable. So let's go to that game. Let's try to compete well. Let's try to give a win, and then we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.